What's up, guys? It's your boy JCK33, and we're back with a video. The name of this caption is why people priorities are totally fucked up. So with that being said, I'm gonna hop into it right now. So, excuse me, hold on real quick. A lot of people in this world, they complain, right? Instead of looking at the situation and analyzing it and trying to find the inner resistance within the problem, they rather continue to manifest, pull down on the problem, break down the problem, squeeze the problem for all of its nutrients, lessons, and nectar and honey that needs to be learned from this specific problem, and they rather manifest a dark life out of it. So with that being said, it's easy said and done. But when you slow your mind down and analyze what's going on around you, you start to become more aware and more conscious of your reality, and it's easier for you to deal with your problems. With that being said, we have a lot of people, the priority chain has been fucked up. The priority chain used to be about meaningful things and meaningless things. Now it's about meaningless things and meaningful things right here. So now we have things that don't serve us is at the top of the list, and things that do serve us is at the bottom. The psychological aspects of life have been switched around. Now your mentality is focused on empire and how Lucius did what he did versus focusing on what's going on in the world and how they're trashing the waters and polluting the system. You know what I'm saying? People are focused on the wrong things, but they want to say, I'm positive. Niggas want to say, I'm positive. I'm positive. Oh my God. Like, man, people want to complain all day. I'm positive, bro. I'm this light. I want to help people. I want to shine light. I want to be the best I can be. But in the end, they always complaining about when somebody else when somebody else going through something and they don't like it, they complain about it. Instead of saying, let me figure out the way to help this specific person. Let me figure out how I can help this person get through their problem. They rather complain to them about their problem. Instead of saying, yo, I want to help you get through your depression, your anxiety. I want to help you get through the things in your life that's hurting you or bringing you back to your lower self. Instead of doing that, they rather say, oh, this person is arrogant. This person is always sad. This person always doing this. Always instead of helping them figure out the reflections within their insecurities, they rather attack them and complain all day. You know what I'm saying? If we had complaining, if our complaining was different, if your complaining was about meaningful things, then you are positive light, because you're putting your negative complaining energy towards positive aspects towards life. But if you are talking about negative things all day while you're complaining, then you are a negative person, because you are putting negative energy towards negative things that have that has no service in your life, that doesn't serve your purpose at all. So with that being said, people have to stop doing that. If you are that type of person that does that, always complaining about things and never trying to help out, you want change, but you think you want change, but you always complaining about things, you need to stop doing that, because you are more of a liability than an asset. Your investments are more fragile than everlasting, because what you're doing is you are looking at problems and you're just complaining about them. You just saying the worst things possible to come to mind. Instead of saying, how can I fix the problem? You rather keep on complaining. You keep complaining. Complaining has never gotten you nowhere in life. It never will. Because you know what complaining is? Complaining is dealing with the inner energies of yourself, dealing with the inner problems of yourself, and resisting versus accepting. You're resisting the problem that needs to be learned. You're resisting the lessons that need to be learned versus accepting them. If you accept them, you become a part of your higher self, because higher self knows that this life lesson is a lesson. But the lower self just complain all day because the lower self don't want to accept the fact that they got to change. And if you won't change, you got to be the change. And that's going to come with sacrifice. If you don't want change, you're going to continue to complain about why the world is the way the world is, why things go down the way it is, why people are always killing each other, why is always some shit going on every day, why are all these distractions going on, or why is your mind so fucked up. You never took the time to find the solutions or become the solution. You always becoming the problem. You gotta switch your head up, man. So y'all switch y'all mentalities up. Switch it up. Before you leave this video, I want you to go home and whatever thing you complain about, I want you to try to find a solution by being a positive asset. Try to be a positive asset instead of a negative liability. Because that's what you're doing. When you partake and you focus your energy on towards meaningless things and you continue to feed it, you are becoming a negative entity. I want you to go home. Any pet peeve you have of yours, whether it's with somebody else, whether you have it with people at your school, or whether you have it within yourself, try to analyze it and try to become the solution. Try to figure out ways to help the person or help yourself, or find a solution to the problem versus always downing yourself. This is where the pessimistic mentality comes from. It comes from you always accepting negative energy based off of how you were treated growing up, or based off of your mentality, based off how you were programmed growing up. With that being said, I love y'all. I'm out this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my earthlings, my worldly viewers, my people viewers, my human being viewers, my aliens. And yeah, guys, remember, there's a difference between knowing the path and being the path. I'm out. Love you.